On today's episode of Watch Chair Go, we drive BMWs. What is going on, guys? I'm Watch Chair Go, and today we are here at BMW of Wichita because Audi of Wichita called, of course, and they were like, get over here and drive some M cars. So I'm super excited about that, and the best part about BMW is they've got a charger for me so I can charge my car for free while we're chilling. Let's get over here. We've got a bunch of sweet M cars lined up. We're gonna drive the M5, M2, I think, the new 850M convertible. I'm pumped about all of this. So there's already a bunch of people out driving, and I think we're on the next like 3-4 rounds. We're just gonna keep hopping in different M cars and having fun. And it's all the new ones, so it's gonna be a blast. Gabe, you excited to whip some cars around? Oh, I'm excited. And then Amber's in that 850 convertible. That blue?
I want that one.
That blue looks incredible.
Like a M4?
Yes. This car is breathtaking. The blue is so deep, carbon roofed, the carbon spoiler. It doesn't have the like sapphire iDrive though. I'm pretty obsessed with having that.
The carbon splitter in the back as well.
Yep, full carbon pack, huh? Doesn't have the front camera.
Cow, man.
The brakes?
Dude, those are the size of my wheels on my car.
They're carbon ceramics, so that carbon ceramic option is $8,150.
That is impressive.
And you know, like each service of those carbon ceramics is almost the same price. Yeah. So this is M Town?
Oh yeah.
Just do M things. The most powerful letter in the world.
That's right.
All right, this is test drive, this is registration. We're going in. Thank you. Swag. We are registered. I got my M Town wristband. Oh, thank you. I was gonna get the door for you. And now we're headed out to the other tent to grab some keys. This is Inga, and we are taking out the M850. Look at this monster of a car. Bringing back the 8 Series nameplate, laser headlights like the i8. This thing is wild.
Oh, the interior is so pretty.
Oh, the interior is a beautiful spec. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, it takes 15 seconds to drop. Yep. The new instrument cluster is out of control. Easily one of the best I've ever seen. That is awesome.
So much easier than everything we have.
Right? BMW system. Beautiful grills. This is all machined metal. This is a backlit 850 logo. Of course, the carbon construction.
I love this like diamond.
The shifter's crystal. The iDrive has a crystal top. The start button is crystal. And the volume control. This is just so well laid out. I'm in love with it. I haven't even been in this. It doesn't hand you the seatbelt like the old M cars.
Like the 6 Series used to do that.
Yeah. And of course, sport. Oh wait, it was already in Sport Plus. There it goes. Cool.
And does yours have a seat massager?
I'm sure it's an 8 Series.
No, this one doesn't.
Oh!
Mine does.
It does.
Are you driving the M5?
Yes.
Yeah, that one does.
Ha! Seat controls are awesome. It shows you everything that's set. It has kind of an air scarf kind of thing. It can blow hot air on your neck. That's really awesome.
That is nice.
This car is wild. Check out the gauge cluster. They just turned the pops up to 11. This is supposed to be a touring car. I'm sure there's probably less pops when it's in
Well,
comfort or something.
yeah, and the comfort is very quiet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And an awesome heads-up display. It's huge. The heads-up display must be like 8 inches wide on the windshield, which is impressive. This thing drives like it's so small.
It's because it has a four-way steering. We call it, BMW calls it integral steering. It was 63.8 seconds.
3.8? That's not bad for a giant. Yeah. And got wireless charging. There it goes.
There you go. Yep.
All right, Gabe caught up to us. Let's go have some fun. That 4-wheel steering is incredible. Gabe had to flex on us. What do you think? Oh, he can only think with the gas pedal. Soft closed doors. This car is a killer. It's sitting on what? PS4s, I assume? Pilot Sport 3s. But what a monster of a car. It looks so good. What do you think?
I liked it. I want to get in this though, because I want an M2 so bad.
I think we're driving the M2 and the M5.
Gotcha.
Hi guys. Have fun.
Thank you. That was a lot of fun.
Okay, my pleasure.
Spinners on the M2 now. Yeah.
That's how we roll.
Yeah, exactly. Ready for some 5 Series action here?
Yeah, you guys ready to go?
Absolutely.
Here's your sport modes.
Yep.
That's your transmission, suspension, and steering.
Cool.
They're all interdependent of each other, and you can see at the top of your dash which one you're in.
Do you have one of those modes saved for an M mode? M stitching in the seat belts.
I love that.
These are beautiful.
Yeah,
Good.
handsome interior. No, so they go Comfort Sport Plus. So
Okay.
they go
Gotcha.
all the way through there. Below that's your sport exhaust right here. Just makes the car a little louder. No,
Sweet.
Might as well leave it on.
Absolutely.
And, other than that, standard car. But my favorite part is the seat massager.
Ah, yes.
Right there.
Seat
Other than that, it should be
massager.
good.
Awesome. Thank you.
Great. Enjoy.
Will do. Gabe is in the M2. We are in the M5. That M2 just looks so good.
Such a pretty color.
Try to turn this up. Sport Plus. Sport Plus. Sport Plus. All right, now we should have our steering, suspension, everything turned up. The throttle response from this crushes the 850. I'm really glad I drove the 850 first. The pop pops out of this thing. Gabe figured out how to make pop pops. Just doing this in traffic.
Gunshots at BMWs.
So in this generation M5, BMW took away the dual clutch. And I'm a massive dual clutch fan. I think that transmission is the future. But dual clutches are jerky, right? And executives buy these, most of them will never see a day of track time. Very few drivers really drive this car. So they put a hydraulic automatic back in a traditional 8-speed, right? 8-speed, there we go. And it's so smooth. And when you want power, when you want power, this thing just went from 8 to 3rd in literally 1 second. Like a blink of an eye. It went from 8th gear to 3rd, and it just said 8.3 and was gone. What a rocket ship, what a well-built transmission. I'm kind of in love with this. You can have a little heated seat action.
Alright. To me, it's a little warm outside.
Okay. We turn one notch each. How's that? We've got the lighted carpet inspired lighting on there. Always really cool. The interior lighting's blue now instead of orange like all the old BMWs.
I do like the orange though.
The orange is great, but I like the blue ambient lighting too. This car is wild. What a car.
So this one spins the tires, Walter.
Does it?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to have DSC off, so it's kind of weird that thing will light up the tires.
You signed a waiver that said
Yeah.
you wouldn't.
We can't shut DSC off. That's the only thing the waiver said was leave traction on. So we're leaving it on. I'm following the rules this time. And you didn't shut traction off?
No, I didn't shut traffic off. And then just, just doing a normal pull,
Yep.
and you can feel it still surging under it when you're doing it. It's really, really impressive.
I have to do this some more. It's echoing off the trees. It has a soft rev limit. It won't actually let you redline the car or anything, so you're not hurting anything. It revs up to like 5,000 and then just dumps fuel in the exhaust to make the pop pops, goes back down. So you're just between like 5 and 3, and it just pours in all the gas it can to make some nasty pop pops. What do you think about the car?
I really like it. I've been in the last gen.
Yes, you have.
Yes.
We're in Dallas going, or Houston.
Of course,
Houston.
You drove it a little more aggressively then, so I don't know.
I don't know.
I
don't know what
literally-
this one does compared to that.
In the
but-
last gen, the owner got in and was like, push M2. It has
Do whatever
everything
you
turned
want.
off. And I was like, everything turned off? And we're on the highway with, oh man, that was a drive.
It was good.
This or the 850?
Oh, I like this, but
Do you?
in the 850, I couldn't see anything because my hair was all over the place.
I see. This one's got a nice fixed roof for you.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I figured this event would be packed and like every car would be taken, and instead like no cars are taken. We have like the only ones out.
They have such good events.
Yeah,
They like really do.
this one rocks. Oh, of course. Gabe's getting on it. Gabe came off the on-ramp and there's a state trooper coming right at him in the other way. He didn't even touch his brakes or try to go for the median, so I think he was fine. But I have to say, these brakes, I just like the slightest little touch. They were super smooth. They weren't grabby or anything like that. Pretty sure they're carbon ceramics and they just scrubbed off the perfect amount of speed in like a half second. Mind-blowingly good brakes. This car is awesome. I actually just wanted to go home with me now. Thank you.
Have a great time, guys.
Yep, we'll do. All right, let me put myself back in small mode.
So
The carbon on the steering
stitching
wheel.
to match the color
Yes.
of the car.
I know everyone's obsessed with this car because the price point's right, and it gives you like, it's basically the whole package, right? A little bit of luxury while having a great car you can take to the track, have some fun. I'm not a huge fan of it because it looks cheap. I was like, really? Did you see like the fender badges that look like they could be on a Kia, right? They're just black plastic and they just look cheap. Oh, this thing's what, like 60,000 compared
Yeah,
to
so, like,
160,000? Right. Yeah.
I mean, that's why.
That is why.
This one just feels right though. It feels like a sports car, you know?
This actually does feel right. It's not like, it's not overburdened. That's probably the best way to say it. Is like, it's super simple. The gauges are still like all electronic and everything. Oh, there's not even like auto tilt, auto telescope on the wheel. That's kind of,
I don't know. I kind of like all this because I'm not used to all the fancy stuff.
I just like to get in and push the start button and just chill, right? For the most part. And then when you want some power, you're like, the power's there. This is a sports car.
Engine's 503 horsepower, 6-cylinder, 8-speed automatic, all-wheel drive.
I can't believe they put 503 in it. 3.
Yeah, I know. All-wheel drive, 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. This car's actually faster than the M2.
Huh.
Yeah. Any questions, Troy?
Nope, I think we're good. Cool.
Have a great time, guys.
All right, thank you. 500 horsepower in the X3 now.
What?
Who put 500 horsepower in a 3?
I was not expecting that at all.
This is not an X5.
This is not enough weight.
All right, are you ready for this? Watch this. These are the exhaust modes in this. So, sport. There's efficient. Sport. Sport Plus.
What'd you guys think of the M3?
Of the M2?
Or the M2?
It was lightweight and basic and really good as like a track weapon, but not a car that I like enjoy driving a lot because I like the M5.
Yeah.
I'm
the
a
M5
5 Series guy. I've always been a 5 Series guy. So much power. That is an actual ice cream van. That is the sketchiest place I've ever seen to send your kids to get ice cream. If you had to pick between the 850 and the M5, which one are you picking?
Oh, the 5.
Of course. Yeah, the M5 is like the car.
Hands down.
Yeah. That car is unbelievable.
So I've been tasked with recording revs. That's pretty beast mode.
Seats back here recline. You've actually got a pretty decent amount of room.
These guys have never seen the gesture control in the BMWs, and it's pretty awesome. You can answer phone calls like this, or I think, yeah, you answer phone calls like that, and then you can hang up on a phone call or ignore it like that, and you can turn up the volume like that, turn it down like that. You don't have to touch anything.
That's pretty cool, you know, but, you know, until you're talking to mom or something like that, and,
Yeah. Fly comes in, you're like, hey, get out of here.
Just hanging up on everybody.
Everybody, yeah.
I love it. That's awesome. Didn't think about the fly situation.
Right.
Oh, the cops found us. Here we go. M Town was a lot of fun. We had a blast driving all the new M cars, and I was honestly more blown away with the X3M than I was with anything else. It has the same power as the old X5M, and it's smaller and fits anywhere you want, and it's awesome.
Okay, I'll give you that, but the M5, there's just no comparison to it.
But think about having a kidney grill that was almost 24 inches tall.
A what?
The kidney. That's the joke. Look at the kidney grills now. It's the biggest thing in the world.
Oh.
That's all the...
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. It's not funny now. Well, now, I guess it's time for us to go work on some cars. Thank you guys so much for watching, and that is it for today. Please, like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will talk to you next time. All these new Supras, they've got just a row of them. Comes with hats. That was pretty cool. Lucky. Yeah, M hats. Amber's getting excited. Andrew and Max bailed out of our day jobs to come over here and screw around. Found Andrew's GTR, the most perfect Mazda Speed Miata in the world. I don't know how many times it's been on the channel, but I love Max's car. It's unbelievable. And they are out doing M things.